Welcome to the Sylbourne Show. Before we begin today's post-American election special, I'd like to take a moment to reflect on this year's U.S. presidential election campaign. The 2016 American elections and the time leading up to them has been, to say the least, a little far-fetched in what is seen as the normal realms of reality and quite entertaining. A Republican won in the presidential and vice presidential election has given us Donald J. Trump and Mike Pence as president and vice president-elect, respectively, which has been met with much vitriol, to put it mildly, not just in America, but across the world. During this election, I was constantly reminded of a quote by a writer and activist, Rebecca Solnit, who said, "Presidential elections are a form of madness that comes over us once every 4 years. They fit the great man or woman narrative of history, seducing us into forgetting how powerful we are. They erase our memory of grassroots power, direct democracy, and civil society. Leaders beget followers. People pin their hopes on one person, and with that they seem to shed responsibility for anything beyond getting that one person into office. Or they wash their hands of any further involvement if it is not their one person. It matters who is president, but what a president does has everything to do with what the people demand or refuse or do themselves, and what the House and Senate send them or sabotage. The above statement has never been one more true than during this particular election in this particular country, and I dare say true for the whole world as we watch in amazement and stupor. Throughout the primaries and secondaries, there were security leaks, FBI investigations, calls for indictments, plagiarism, sexism, elitism, racism, misogamy, protests and hate crimes, and celebrities and people alike choose sides. People were mocked, abused, and even in the wake of an impending U.S. as envisioned by Donald J. Trump, things have not gotten better, but possibly worse, as we receive daily reports of protest, demonstration, and acts of racial discrimination and hate crimes. All the while, this is a time when America and we all should be taking heed of Rebecca Solnit's quote and remembering and regaining our grassroots power, direct democracy, and our civil rights and liberties. While the campaign of America's president-elect may have been full of divisive rhetoric, what was once a contentious candidate is now a thoughtful president-elect who has promised the people of this country and of the world to be a president for all the people. And presented with the vision of this considerate, toned-down Trump, there's hope to be had. No matter where in the world we are from, I want to hear your views on the impending Trump presidency and what it may mean for the U.S. and for the rest of the world. Share your comments below on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram with Instagram Sylbourne TV.